Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about another SunnyV2 video. We have why Jack Black is rapidly losing followers. Now, the time I'm recording this is the day after the Minecraft movie has come out with Jack Black as Steve. I've seen positives, I've seen negatives. In my opinion, from the clips I've seen, it's not the Minecraft movie I was imagining. However, it is allegedly a kid's movie. So, I'll let it sit at that. It seems to be doing well, to my knowledge. I mean, I haven't seen like the actual numbers or anything, but anyway, we're going to be doing a video on why Jack Black is rapidly losing followers. Now, before we get started, you guys already know the deal. Make sure you go down in the description and check out SunnyV2's video. Give it a like and a sub as well. And comment something positive as well, why not? So let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
Jack Black is a national treasure. We must protect him at all costs. Comments such as this were normal just 1 year ago, but after a string of unexpected controversy, he's not only losing thousands of followers, but every Jack Black comment section is flooded with negativity. Compare this to only 11 months ago, when we listed Jack Black among celebrities who have basically zero haters. There was nothing controversial about him. In a Reddit thread asking about the most beloved celebrities, one of the top comments was Jack Black.
I mean, to be fair, he was in Nacho Libre. He's Po from Kung Fu Panda. The Schoolhouse Rock. That's one of the old timey ones. That's one of my personal favorites of his. But yeah, it's just recently it's kind of iffy.
He's just such a lovable guy, how could you not like him? He never took life too seriously, always trolling the paparazzi and acting like a fool for the public's entertainment. By starting his own YouTube channel, Jack Black showed that actors are still just normal people.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jack Black. This is my new YouTube channel, Jablinski.
Giving him a relatable edge that made his fans adore him. So when he'd faced his first controversy roughly 2 years ago, his audience was generally forgiving. Jack Black had shown his support for a charity named Autism Speaks. Articles explained in 2013 he hosted an Autism Speaks benefit, and in 2015 performed at the Lighted Up Blue Autism Speaks fundraiser. In 2018 he'd promote the charity via Twitter, perhaps ignoring it being extremely controversial. Autism Speaks hates autistic people. For over a decade, Autism Speaks tried to find a cure for autism. They treated autism like it was some type of disease that could be cured. People therefore complained on Twitter. Friendly reminder that while Jack Black is currently trending, he has donated to ableist and eugenicist organizations like Autism Speaks and Next for Autism that focus on fixing and curing autism, a neurological condition. He has also attended Autism Speaks galas.
I mean, to be fair, if he doesn't know, fair. I'm sure that's what all the defenders are saying, and there's a lot of them. But it also very well he could have known. It's hard to say.
Yet his audience gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Jack didn't know it was a bad company and was just trying to do something good and got duped.
Exactly.
Just playing devil's advocate. What if he's unaware of the problematic issues? Jack Black seems like a decent person. This explains why he'd also give political opinions, but with his comments now reading, never get political, it always ends wrong, this had become a primary.
Perfect. Especially as an entertainer, if you have a massive following, don't get political, dude. Just terrible idea. For some can pull it off, but for someone like Jack Black, just stay rock and roll movies.
Reason for the fall of his reputation. Now, Jack Black has always been politically outspoken, but would make his arguments subtle and funny in the classic Jack Black style. For example, in 2017, Tenacious D performed This Government Totally Sucks, in which they joke about Benjamin Franklin getting naked and smoking weed. Similarly, in 2020, Jack Black made his own commercial, stating it's time to be a hero with a mask. Not this kind, but this kind, before jumping headfirst into his pool. Videos like that were pretty smooth and inoffensive. However, by 2023, his political opinions were less about the comedy and significantly more direct. For example, he'd give his opinion on the Israel-Palestine war, for which he was heavily criticized to the extent that people called for a Kung Fu Panda boycott.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem too, is like you're a big part of this franchise, especially Kung Fu Panda. Like you can still go back and watch the first one, that shit's good. And the moment you start going, like you as the person that, like, not identifies as that, but like represents that, like you can't go off and start doing other stuff without expecting shit to happen, at least.
When he shared an image reading, "Climate change is a human rights crisis," the comments again weren't too positive. "Goodbye, Jack, you lost me there. Nobody needs you to guide them politically. You're a professional court jester. That's why we watch you."
And that's the thing, he's all about like fooling himself and shit. Like, it doesn't make sense why you want to be like, all right, now we need to get serious. It's like, aren't you the escape for everyone to get out of the serious? They want to just joke around and have fun and laugh, but now they gotta put the boot down.
OMG, LMFAO, Jack Black, you've gone down the gutter. In the meantime, about half of his Twitter became political retweets, peaking in June 2024 when Jack Black endorsed the president.
A few days ago, my manager called me and said George Clooney and Julia Roberts wanted me to help out the president, and I said, I am in. When and where?
He proudly...
To be fair though, like, especially like, and I don't want to get political, but you could say for both sides, whoever endorsed, they lost respect either way. So, like, just going political in general is like, you're gonna lose followers. You're gonna lose people. That's just how it goes in politics.
Reposted the video to his Twitter, but with almost as many replies as the post had likes, it's safe to say his message didn't land so smoothly. "Love your work, I just wish you didn't endorse anyone. Hollywood needs to stay out of politics. You were a part of a lot of people's childhood laughs. Now you're just a deadbeat sellout. What a shame."
And for the first one, it's like, I 1000% agree. Hollywood needs to stay out of politics. They need to focus on making good films, good shows, not pushing anything political, just entertainment, fun, and just entertainment. That's the whole fucking corporation.
You've only alienated your fan base. We're here waiting for you to do better, although these were the more polite replies as they only got worse. Over 15,000 people supported a response reading, "Add Jack Black to the list of pedo-wood elites. Repost if you aren't surprised." Numerous other memes pushed similar allegations, with another person straight up stating, "Here's an awesome tip. Stay away from the pedophile at Jack Black just because he endorsed a presidential candidate." A different fan expressed,
Damn.
"I'm so beyond saddened by this political shilling. The word disappointing isn't strong enough. And I just attended one of your recent Houston shows. Well, never again, Jack." And in a poll asking, "Have you lost all respect for at Jack Black?" 85%
1,000 votes almost. I mean, 966, but jeez. And again, you get political. This is what fucking happens. You can't expect to lose, and even if it's a majority or the minority, you're gonna lose people. It's never go political, especially when you're in the entertainment industry.
responded with yes. The poll was likely somewhat biased, but still for the first time ever, Jack Black was losing followers. However, this likely wasn't a massive concern as he was busy with something else completely. Tenacious D, Jack Black's band, had been traveling the world on their Spicy Meatball tour. They'd been through North America, all across Europe, and had landed in Australia just 24 days after Jack's presidential controversy. They scheduled their second show in Sydney for bandmate Kyle Gass's birthday, celebrating on Instagram before the show started. This continued into the band's performance, which would lead to the following interaction.
Don't miss Trump next time.
Mixed feedback immediately rolled in.
Yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't, because everyone knows the assassination attempt. You shouldn't really wish death on anyone, because it's like, what if they wish death on you? And it's like, oh, they should be prosecuted. It's like, well, okay, well, you can't, you can't go both ways here, dog.
Some people said that they're a comedy band that make dark jokes. It was a joke, they make jokes. JB and KG, they're good human beings with good intent, whilst others plainly stated, sorry Jack, but I'm out. One senator tweeted, there is no place in Australia for those who wish for the assassination of others, demanding that Tenacious D must be deported immediately. As a result, Kyle Gass apologised, writing, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind, in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologise to those I've let down, and truly regret any pain I've caused. Jack Black added, I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form, but after rewatching the clip, people didn't buy it. Black was blindsided. He laughs when Kyle says it.
Yeah, I think that's one thing people keep forgetting is the internet exists. You can go back and rewatch things, especially with people, how they go frame by frame. Yeah, you really can't. You have to try extremely hard to hide something. But when it's as blatant as this, and especially when you have thousands of cameras on you too, yeah.
He doesn't condone that kind of speech, but you see him laughing when the comment is made. Jack's apology continued. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. He'd stated in an interview 3 weeks later, we need to take a break. Everybody needs a break sometime and we'll be back, but it was already too late. Even those people who didn't mind the joke were disappointed by Jack's lack of support for his bandmate. Your friend of over 30 years says one bad throwaway joke that gets an overreaction. Like, have at least a bit of backbone and stick up for your friends. A different person said the weird thing with cancelling the Tenacious D tour over a bad Trump joke tells me yeah, dude cares more about money above all else now and will throw friends under the bus to maintain cash flow. The public no longer gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Jack Black is the ultimate sellout clown.
Which began to impact his future movies. I remember a time when seeing Jack Black in a movie excited me. Now I skip it completely.
You can see it too. It's almost like right after Mario Bros. When he did Bowser. After that, it's just... From what I've seen.
Borderlands got 10% on Rotten Tomatoes and has been considered one of 2024's worst movies. On the Dear Santa trailer, people criticized Jack Black just jumping on every movie these days, and nothing showed this better than his casting as Steve. There are many reasons why Minecraft's trailer has already gained over 1 million dislikes, the main one being, according to Forbes, the appearance of Jack Black as Steve.
And like I said, the movie came out. I've seen clips of it, and when you hear like a Minecraft movie, like if you would have gone back 2 years from now, before the trailer came out, and just said, "What do you think the Minecraft movie would look like?" Everything's blocks. Nothing's round. Nothing is anything. It's blocks, and it's like punching and hitting with. There's no kicks. No, there's punching and kicking and throwing overhead. It's like it's real D, but it shouldn't be. It's Minecraft.
Where he simply looks like everyday Jack Black in a blue shirt with his now signature wild hair and grey streaked beard. It's absolutely bizarre.
He's basically just playing Jack Black, but in a blue shirt. It looks like he rolled out of bed and they gave him this blue shirt instead. Alright, now you're Steve.
He could have said, I am Jack Black, and it would have made zero difference.
Yeah.
They gave Jack Black a blue shirt and called it a day. People joke that the director should have instead been cast as...
I mean... If this dude came out as fucking Steve... looks more like a Steve than fucking Jack Black does.
Steve, leading Jack Black to respond to the hate. I just think the backlash we're getting is ridiculous, especially from grown men who don't get that this movie isn't just for them. It's for a new generation, yet it seems the new generation don't want it either. My son is a Minecraft kid in elementary school. He told me that when they heard it was live action, all of his friends declared it was total trash. This doesn't even appeal to the target audience.
And that's the problem too, is that because you go back, what, like not even 5 years, probably like 10 years, when did Minecraft come out, like 2013? They have like Fallen Kingdom, Revenge, like the Minecraft like music videos. I used to watch those when I was younger. That's what I was expecting the movie to look like something like, and that was back then. You're telling me a big budget company can't make that but an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours and make it look good? Like that to me, that's just, no, they had to put Jack Black and Jason Momoa in it.
As a result, Jack Black's rapidly losing followers on every social media. He pulled a Dwayne Johnson and became a soulless corporate husk of his former self, who plays the same character in each of the far too many terrible movies he's in.
Yep, and that's exactly it. He
Who
went
the fuck
from
night-
so many good movies to just... Anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen to Jack Black after the Minecraft movie and everything. What else he's going to be in, I don't know. Maybe he takes a break, like you said with the assassination thing. Or not. Also, leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and comment what you did or did not like about the video, as well what you think Jack Black might do. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day.